Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here, of course, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Episode 25. Kaz has transformed.
And he is now a beautiful, perfect being.
Yes. Not a semi-perfect being, but a perfect being with fabulous hair.
And a Super Aja stone merged in with his mask, which can pierce then the skull of a Pillarman.
Exactly.
So therefore able to
grant him
even more final evolution kind of
exactly,
stuff.
yes.
But the question is, what will Kaz become? Because he wants to conquer the sun, right?
Yes, and given his evolution of fashion sense, he's gone for the avant-garde approach of less clothing to reveal his muscles. So, I'm not sure.
So a naked Kaz is what you're saying?
No, but he could turn into something that does not require clothing.
Ah, sure.
Like a butterfly.
I'm guessing that he's going to become some kind of super hybrid.
Okay.
He's going to get the Pillarman stuff, the vampire stuff, and even some of the Hamon stuff.
That would be ridiculous.
And have it all just together, and he'll be something truly perfect,
fabulous.
Truly fabulous.
Yeah.
And his hair will blow in the wind, and it will be magnificent.
It will envelop the world.
Right. But it won't be something unstoppable, because the Aja Stone being brought into this as the MacGuffin that will defeat him means that it might be someone that actually could kill Joseph. But, the stone ends up being what defeats him.
Right. I could see them really going for something where Kaz in his fully evolved form is actually unbeatable. Like, nothing can touch him except the Aja Stone, and that's where Joseph will get clever.
With some mirrors.
Amazing.
or some sleight of hand, That'll be
banana
fun.
peels, or, who knows.
Whatever. So, without further ado, let's get into this episode and see how it all goes down. I'm so excited. So excited.
Rob is editing this.
Shut up. Ow. Whoa! Whoa! They're just kicking off the noise right off the bat.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Naturally. Must have an introduction.
Uh-oh. Speedwagon invoked the name of God. Speedwagon will defeat Kaz.
Now it's just unneeded.
You've seen the stars.
Yep.
What has he become? Is he bigger? He looks bigger.
Possibly. Although it could just be that the Nazis were in front, so...
Yeah. German soldiers are not cowards! Yeah, this is who he's gonna display his powers on.
Exactly.
Oh.
What?
No.
That is... Well, okay, he doesn't have the mask and the stone on now, so it'll probably do nothing, is what it'll do.
Oh, remember this was his thing, saving the lesser creatures like that?
Yeah.
What? What?
Okay.
What?
Alright. Okay. And then it's gonna eat it.
Squirrel is dangerous!
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh! What?
Okay.
What?
Yes, because...
What?
Yes, because,
oh my god!
Because why kill Nazis with your powers when you can create a vampire squirrel that kills the Nazis for you? Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This is the true test.
And it does nothing.
He's gonna drink it in. Yeah, straight from the opening.
This is to show that he has transcended even God himself, because the word of Speedwagon does nothing.
Yep, perfect hybrid. Oh, crap.
His voice doesn't even sound the same.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yep.
And Joseph still hasn't figured out until he says his mom.
Yep. Run away!
That's why.
You mean that final blast?
Wow. Yes.
Run away! Yes!
Yes.
Oh! He doesn't need clothes anymore. He's turning into something else. Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, like that's gonna really help.
He does have the stone though.
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. But if he's there, that means he might use the stone to defeat Cars.
We'll see.
JoJo might give the stone to him. Let's define what it means to be perfect.
Didn't we predict at some point that he would... What?
What? Wait a minute.
What?
Wait. What? Where was he hiding? What?
Alright, story started on a plane, it ends on a plane.
This music is hype.
I love this music, yes.
What are you gonna do against him?
Oh. What is he doing? Oh my gosh. Like, that's gonna do anything to him. Oh, what?
Okay. As far as creative powers go, that's pretty good.
Jeez.
I love how his wings are lined with like rainbows.
Yeah.
Falcons can go much faster than that when they're diving.
Yeah, but...
もう貴様は決して着陸することはできぬ。二度と自分の足で大地を踏むことはできないのだ。よー、スピードワゴンのじいさん。おお、ジョジョ、飛行機に乗ったのは賢明だったぞ。じいさん。
Huh.
このジョジョにはアイディアがある。
What?
Okay.
アイディア。おい、ジョジョ。
But that's all I do.
Exactly, that's all he's ever done.
So we take him into space.
Or take him down deep.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, okay. Why would he go in there, though?
Well, I think JoJo will have to force him into there.
Okay. Flying a plane into a volcano.
With a... Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just missed it again.
Wow.
Oh! Piranhas?
Okay.
What the heck? Oh, his feathers are turning into piranhas? Holy crap.
I'm pretty sure those are a lot bigger than normal piranhas, but that is... Oh, tentacle powers.
This is so crazy.
Okay, what?
Oh, here comes the music.
Uh-huh. Wow. That is amazing. That look. Using a plane to knock a flying perfect being
into a volcano.
Wings, yeah, into a volcano.
Yeah.
Is this where he's...
You'll be
This
missed,
can't be
buddy.
where he's gonna die.
このカーズがこのまま地面に激突する前にこの鉄板を抜いて木から離れられないとでも思ったが
What?
What?
Is that like Stroim's arm or something? Oh! Yes! Yes! What? Yes! Wait. What? Wait. Wait.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay. You're gonna give Speedwagon a heart attack.
Okay.
No way. Oh. No way.
What a guy. Oh, that's gorgeous. Matter. Oh my god.
Wow. But the prophecy was that the red stone would defeat him.
Oh, he's not done yet.
No.
Holy crap. Oh.
So,
what the heck was that episode?
that episode was crazy. I loved it.
I don't know what to say.
It was all over the place in so many amazing ways. Like,
I gotta say, like, for me, it was just ridiculous, and I think I was expecting something a little bit more epic, but then I forgot that Joseph is the JoJo this time. This isn't Jonathan. This is Joseph.
Right.
And Joseph is going to run away. He's going to pull these silly tricks that are somehow going to work. And I love that I still want him to stick around more. Like, I'm going to miss when he's gone.
Well,
and it doesn't look like Cars is fully dead yet.
Nope.
So even Stroheim's little sacrifice here might not be enough.
As it usually is.
Now he still has the stone. Joseph does,
Joseph
right?
still has the stone, I
so
believe.
he has the means,
to kill him.
stop Cars permanently, according to the prophecy. So this was the trickery stuff, and the epic stuff is coming in the next episode.
Sure, but we really don't know because this is JoJo's. They could do they could do whatever they want.
Know.
Like I expected JoJo to pull some shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
I did not expect him to get in a plane, do an aerial chase with Cars, who's now flying like
the zombie squirrel.
Yes.
The vampire zombie squirrel.
Yeah, like that was
what?
Like
what was that? What?
That gave me like some Monty Python vibes right there.
Oh my gosh. Is Monty Python a JoJo's reference?
I think it came out before.
I don't think it did necessarily.
It might not have. That's okay.
Whoa.
If not, that's crazy because if Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a JoJo's reference, that would be so amazing.
Oh my gosh. So he's a being that has control over life. It's basically like some form of like organic or at least tissue manipulation.
Yeah, he has the ability to create life and to control the life he creates.
Right,
he can't control all life, otherwise he could just snap his fingers and Joseph dies.
Right. So he is apparently not a god necessarily, but he has the godlike abilities over his own matter.
Yeah. Even to the point of expanding it and things like that. So
yeah, and with like unlimited range and all these other things.
So
he's really powerful, but I like that even though he's ascended and he's transformed and become this perfect hybrid, which totally called, he is still a corporeal creature. He hasn't ascended into the energy dimension.
He hasn't transcended his body.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
which makes him have some trouble with something like a plane just being a little bit faster than him. And I like that because it's so mundane, but it's so Joseph. Like, he would totally just grab the stone and run away! That's my secret technique! Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
The Monty Python thing of run away! That's the secret technique of that's another JoJo's reference.
It's starting to add up a little bit too much. And I hope that Monty Python and the Holy Grail came out after this.
Me too.
Because
we'll look up after this discussion.
That would be so amazing.
Okay, so the episode itself, I would say, is different than all the other episodes we've had leading up to this in that it didn't really develop the characters. This wasn't a story episode.
Yes, but I would say the way it did was with Speedwagon. I don't think we've ever seen Speedwagon get like that.
Yeah, we have. When Jonathan was potentially going to die, and
yes, but I would say this one even beyond that. Like,
well, I agree, but that's the kind of thing. Speedwagon's voice acting has always been over the top and dramatic and stuff.
Absolutely.
And this was just a long time since we'd seen that or heard that.
And there was I guess maybe a bit more weight to it because it's the idea that he has seen all those people go.
Right.
And now it's so like, it's no, not another one.
Right. And I appreciate that emotion. It makes Speedwagon into a character that you really can't help but love.
As if we didn't already.
As if we didn't already, but it just can't help but love him more also.
Yeah.
But this episode focusing a lot more on the spectacle of what you can do in a JoJo's episode because of the laws of nature having no real bounds with the universe of JoJo's.
Yep, they can just do stuff because why not?
Because
why
amazing.
not?
But I gotta say, that is about as ridiculous as it gets to turn your hand into a squirrel. That they then show little pink hearts on another squirrel, and everyone's like, watch out for that squirrel! It's dangerous! And I'm thinking, oh my god, no, he's
and
just...
And then the very next scene, it's...
Yeah, but
these big teeth.
But I was like, oh, this is actually quite philosophical. He's showing his power and that he can create.
Except we've established that, like, there was that teasing of like all that philosophical stuff before, but then Cars did an about turn and it was like, no, I'm just gonna be an asshole.
Yeah, I have ultimate power now. Why do I need to pretend not to be a dick? And then just the dubstep goes as this squirrel just eats one of its own, just forced cannibalism.
Like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I can totally like almost like I can just picture Araki being like, okay. I've had Pillarmen kill Nazis as a way to build them up as being awesome. What's the way I can take that to the next level? I got it. I'll have him make a squirrel that will kill the Nazis. Yeah.
What? His hand is squirrel.
Yep.
Why?
His hand squirrel.
Why is this even like in someone's head? It's
like
such sick genius. It's oh my gosh.
This is a gift to mankind that we do not deserve. And oh
man.
Like I get the feeling watching JoJo's is an experience that will like forever change the way people think about creativity. Like, because oh man, like JoJo's takes it to a whole other level.
They do.
And every time you think you've got a grasp on what JoJo's can do, you know, and like its limits or you know whatever.
No,
just no
clue.
You
no clue at all.
You have no clue.
We
are going to make it even crazier, and you will just be shaking your head in disbelief with a big smile on your face as you see it all happen in spectacular fashion.
Yeah. I want to go into theories a little bit. Because I think that they're going to bring, since Strawheim suddenly, you know, just was suddenly there inside the
He's gonna die for real this time?
No, I think that we could have an epic, kind of more of a conversation end to Cars, where Cars is like reforming within the magma and coming back, but dying and coming back and dying. And it's that he can't really die. And then, Joseph will have like a little conversation thing with him. But then I think we could get to see Lisa potentially come back.
Okay.
There and basically help him, and they'll both channel their Hamon together into the stone and
that would be
blow
cool.
his head off, basically.
I do not think that is what is going to happen.
Okay, how do you think this is going to end then?
I think it's going to end. I don't know the details because there's no way I'd be able to predict that, right?
So you reject my details, but you don't have any alternatives.
My alternative is a general.
Okay, what's that?
Broad strokes kind of a thing.
What is it?
That basically what we have seen in the last few episodes and the absolute ridiculousness that they have done, they will continue to do so.
Get even more ridiculous?
Yes, exactly. Because here's something. He got thrown into a volcano, but the lava didn't kill him.
Instantly.
Right.
It might be killing him.
Or he might just absorb the lava and become a lava monster.
We don't know, but that's a very good point.
That is there's within really the realm of possibility, given what they have done so far.
There's really no way of telling. That's true.
So,
I would say that we could be seeing something with light, and it might actually be something where, in Kars's panic, a little bit of just not being sure of whether or not he's going to be all right and stuff, he releases Hamon. Basically as a way to...
Okay, that's a good point, because they said that the definition of a perfect being, because it's like, okay, why did they have that whole definition thing there?
Right.
Is that he can do anything that any other life form can do, and he can do it better.
Right.
So by that definition, he can use Hamon, and he can use it better than JoJo.
And I think that this would be a good opportunity to have him do something that's so crazy, and that he will strike the most fabulous of poses within the magma with Hamon channeling out of him into the magma, making him totally fine.
Sure.
And then we'll have the bizarre, ridiculous throwdown.
Now here's a way they could do it. If none of them can defeat him, maybe he will try to use the stone, because maybe he doesn't know about the prophecy that the stone will destroy him.
I think he does, but I'd say he'd probably reject something like that. He'd probably I am beyond prophecy. I am immortal. I am a god. I am a and
right, and that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking could theoretically happen, because it's the whole idea of if you use Hamon on the stone, but what if it's not just Hamon, it's super Hamon that the Supreme Being uses, since he's better at using it than
so if he uses super Hamon into the super Aja stone for superpowers to do
super
something
laser
super strength, we have already seen JoJo take the shot glass and send the Hamon back. I am betting on mirrors or shot glass reflecting whatever comes out of this Aja Stone laser back at him, and he gets killed with his own superpowers.
That would be
classic Joseph. Classic
so
JoJo.
Unbelievably amazing.
Now, I would love it.
Now, I'm not sure if
he
actually...
at the end of all the ridiculousness that you're predicting.
I'm not sure if he actually... Did he deflect the laser, or did he...
He deflected the vampire essence that was sent out.
Right. Yeah, it's
the same thing, basically.
Right. When Strizo did the thing that we saw Dio do, he just took the shot glass and...
He put one here and one here because he knows that's the spot that they're going to aim for. One of those two.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
But can you imagine it?
I can see it right now.
So perfect.
That would be absolutely amazing.
But I think actually here's a great thing to bring up. Joseph didn't die in this episode.
No,
so I think he's going to live throughout the whole thing now.
Because they taunted us with that because they knew they could, because it was established, Jonathan died. So the fact that they did that probably means that he's going to survive this.
Which is cool, because what if he's, the hero going forward? Like,
Yes,
like that would be legit. I would like to see a weathered
Margolis, though.
I know what you're saying, but I'm meaning that he could be a little bit older and a little bit more weathered, a little bit more mature, and still have that crazy, sassy backtalk kind of quirky aspect.
Sure,
but he could be like teaching his younger son. Or something.
Right, yeah, and I'm all on board with all the different ways that they can make Joseph basically still be his goofy, crazy self with his kid, once he ends up having one, because the main thing I don't want to lose out on is his awesome personality. I don't want it to dwindle, later on in the show if there ends up being like a time skip or something like that.
Sure. I think that we could be going to that place where they don't do a time skip, but I also think that with JoJo's as a show, it's probably going to have some time skip, but it doesn't have to be a big one.
No, it doesn't.
The last one was 2 generations of time skip.
Right.
This one you can just do 1 and have it be like 10 years, maybe not 10 years, maybe another 20 years, kind of similar to the original one, but a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see.
We need more from Joseph. Joseph has been so amazing until now.
I am not ready to say goodbye to Joseph.
Me neither.
So I'm a little bit biased in the idea of thinking that he'll live, just because I'm like, I want him to.
But not without reason. I mean, they did set it up.
They did set it up
for him to live. But because the very fact that you can have him do his whole thing of a secret technique of running away, right? Which is in and of itself is so amazing.
You mean that final move?
Yeah. That in and of itself is so amazing, but the fact that he immediately goes to it here, and we know he's going to go to it here, that is when you have a real gem of a character on your hands, because we know them so well, even though we haven't really been around them for very long, that this weird thing that they do, we know they're going to go to that, and we know it will be amazing, and we're cheering him on as he goes to run away from the bad guy.
I love it. I think that Joseph was exactly what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure needed after kind of the chaotic craziness of the first kind of section of the story, which is kind of a prologue if you think about it.
Oh yeah, totally.
And this one, has lasted a lot longer, but
not a whole lot longer.
Percentage-wise, it has, but not a whole lot of episodes longer. So. If we've still got this much more to go through in JoJo's show, I hope we get to have more with Joseph.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm excited for whatever comes next. I have no idea whether or not they'll do a big time skip, a small time skip, no time skip. But whatever it is, let's keep Joseph around.
Yeah, because
let's keep him around.
Because here's the big worry that I have, right? And this is JoJo's, so I'm sure Araki will knock it out of the park.
Right.
But can there really be, and I know I'm probably going to eat these words so hard, but can there be a JoJo that will surpass or live up to the expectations, fill the shoes of Joseph? Yeah.
I think by the nature of the show, yes.
I mean,
of course.
Yeah, I think it kind of has to, because
it'll be different.
It'll be different, and the show wouldn't still be so popular if Araki didn't know how to keep doing his awesome thing in different awesome ways.
Sure.
But I still don't see how. So it's.
I wouldn't worry. I think that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has done something very special in that it's gotten us to be excited for the potential legacy of a character rather than the actual potential growth of a character.
Even though we're excited for both.
Well, even though we're excited for both, one of the things that's, I'd say, very true about JoJo's is that the main characters so far aren't ones that grow as much as we'd think.
Sure, yeah.
They have
character development isn't exactly the major strong suit of JoJo's.
Right, but they have some moments here and there that push them forward, but they don't really get any deeper, is what I'm saying. So it's really all in the execution.
Sure.
So I would say one of the things that they could do moving forward is they could have JoJo characters with depth. They could start to go into that a little bit.
Well, I mean, they kind of already did with Caesar.
That was, I would say, more depth put into Caesar rather than actually Joseph.
Okay.
And that was all thrown in at that episode.
Bam.
Yes, but those are all moments where they really put that depth into the specific character. I think JoJo's strength can move to be where he starts to flawlessly refine aspects of the characters and basically hit more of those high notes more frequently. And then the characters themselves, of course, will be different, so they won't necessarily be our favorites or anything, because they might be too different for us. But I think there's going to be a lot of characters in the future that will carry the legacy or the torch well.
Oh, absolutely.
Of Joseph Joestar.
Yeah. Yes. Right. They kind of have to. I mean,
I'm just saying they will. I don't have to think about it that way.
Of how they will.
I just know they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not about them having to either. They don't have to, but they will. It's literally just how, JoJo's as a show has probably, evolved over time with how not only the show itself has gotten more bold with its creative direction, but also the writing from Araki and the creative infusion from
from
him into this show is become more and more apparent as time goes on.
Right, and that's probably one of the biggest things that gets me excited about watching more JoJo's, because there's the difference between the first arc, Phantom Blood, and Battle Tendency, is like it's night and day. It really is. It's still the same show. It has a lot of the same feeling and stuff like that, but you can I can tell how much Araki grew as a creator from that first arc to this one.
Absolutely.
And considering that this is still, we still haven't, this is basically what would be the first season of a show. So the fact that there's still another 100 or so episodes left, that's okay, that makes me really excited to see what happens, because he'll just keep getting better as time goes on. Awesome. That's how that sort of thing works.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
But this episode, ridiculous, hilarious.
All the right ways.
I almost think there's not much really to discuss about it.
Yeah, because it's it was ridiculous. It was JoJo's. It did its thing.
But that opening with the sound effects was really cool.
It was.
I hope we have more of that in the next opening.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing that's going to be coming very soon now.
Yeah,
we've got basically the final wrap up here, and we're on episode 25.
Yeah.
So I know that they're probably not going to follow the exact structure of how Core's work, because they did 9 episodes for the first one.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But this would be a good spot to start the transition, unless there is no time skip and it just continues on with Joseph's.
Well, and even if it does continue on with Joseph, I'm guessing Cars isn't going to be the villain much longer.
No, Cars is done after this next episode, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, guys. Well, that was a lot of fun. If you want to watch the next episode of our JoJo's reactions, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon and get on early access. And also, if you get that, it comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about why Cars is actually not the perfect being or something like that.
Or
why Dio is actually more fabulous than him. Yeah. And that's some good discussion that we can see you there for. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.